is going on, guys, and welcome to today's very special episode of Tuesday Talks. So, for today's episode of Tuesday Talks, we're doing something a little different. I'm doing what is called a subscriber challenge. One of my subscribers and one of my good friends, David Brown, has challenged me to a Pokemon Showdown match. And this match, what we're going to do is we're going to record this match tomorrow and probably going to have it up by Wednesday. And basically, it's Gen 2. We're using the Gen 2 rule set, overused here. And yeah, we're just going to be battling. So, what this episode of Tuesday Talks is today is basically my team profile for the team I'm going to use against David when we do have this battle. So, let's get right into it. So, and again, in case you guys don't know, I am pretty new to Pokemon, competitive Pokemon. Not so much. I played a little bit of Gen 4, so I am familiar with like how battles actually go. But as far as being quote unquote pro, I am definitely not a pro in this game. So if some of my choices aren't optimal, please let me know in the comment section below, and please feel free to blast me, because yeah, I'm just pretty much having fun with this team that I put together. But that being said, I am going to start to learn and start to want to become good at Omega Ruby and Sapphire when they do come out, but that is down the line. Anyway, first Pokemon, we got Zapdos. So pretty much Zapdos is one of the most solid Pokemon of this format. The set that I'm using is obviously the most standard set. It's the Rest Talking set. Yeah, Zapdos has a really keen ability of being able to deal heavy amounts of damage while in Rest Talk. While using a Rest Talk set. So pretty significant. What I'm actually running is I'm running the Thunderbolt for the consistency over Thunder, and I am running Hidden Power Ice just for the extra coverage, and of course Rest and West Talk. So pretty cool. My next Pokemon is Executor. One of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why, he was always one of my favorite Pokemon growing up, but he's actually really good in this format as well. My Executor, it's more of an offensive build. And I'll give you my team philosophy. So, Gold, Silver, Crystal. This format is really known for being a really defensive format, a really slow, stally-ish format. So what I want to do is try to change that up. I want to approach this with an offensive mindset and have a sort of offensive style team. And I don't know how well that will play out when it comes to the actual match, but that's what I'm trying right now. So you guys will see it. So anyway, my Executor is pretty standard. I'm using pretty much the same set that's seen here. I got the Stabbed Psychic as my first move. My second move is the Giga Drain. My third move is a Stun Spore. The reason why I'm choosing Stun Spore over Sleep Powder is because I don't want to initiate sleep when, Rest Talkers run around this format. So I want them to be stunned. I want them to be paralyzed, and not rested. And Explosion. Explosion is just that extra offensive punch. Yeah, since this is an offensive team, it allows me to take out threats and just quickly whittle the numbers down, so it becomes more of a one-on-one Pokemon style match, because that's where my team gains advantage, and you guys will see towards the end. But anyway, moving on to the next Pokemon, we got Cloyster. My Cloyster is more of an offensive build Cloyster, as it's seen here. It is running the spikes. He's my primary spiker of the team. He's one of the fastest. I believe he is the fastest spiker. He is the fastest overused spiker in the game. He's not the fastest spiker. Delibird's the fastest. He has like 75 base speed. But yeah, Cloyster's really solid Pokemon. Really solid typing in water and ice. My moves are Spike, of course. It's such a strong, powerful move. Dealing that extra little bit of damage for an offensive team like mine is really means a lot. So yeah, especially against these heavy walls. Now, I'm not really sure what David's gonna be running. I don't know. Based on his Yu-Gi-Oh, the way he builds his decks in Yu-Gi-Oh, he probably will like go outside the norm of convention and make some less than optimal tech choices, just for his sake of creativity. He's sort of like me in that sense. And granted, well, that is if he doesn't actually, if he wants to have fun with this. If he actually wants to win, I can see David playing like the most top tier shit, and he's gonna just crush me, because I'm clearly not. But anyway, right back into it. Yeah, so I'm running the spikes. I'm running the stab surf, really powerful, very powerful move. I'm also running the stab ice beam and the explosion. Again, explosions to take out those heavy stolly Pokemon. Whenever I get the opportunity to. If they switch into a spikes, I can just explode and hopefully I kill them. Kill big solid walls like Skamari, Zapdoses, whatever I can hit. So very, very cool. My next Pokemon is actually Skamari. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Probably the best defensive wall in the game. Just based on its typing alone, and it's just really incredible. And so the set that I'm running is obviously the standard set that's seen here. It's the Whirlwind. Give it a little phasing ability. I'm able to phase out those threats that come in. Drill Peck for the stab. Drill Peck's such a good move, and I get a stab bonus, so it's pretty cool. Rest, because everything runs rest in this format, and Curse, because everything runs Curse in this format. So yeah, why not? Alright, now to the most interesting choice of this actual team of mine here. This is Smeargle. Now, Smeargle is a really, really unique Pokemon, and he's actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Real talk, I love this Pokemon. But anyway, he's unique in the sense that he has one move in the game, if you guys have played the Pokemon game, and that move is called Sketch. And Sketch basically allows him to learn any move in the game. So the way you set him up in competitive is you can pretty much give him any move you want. So the set that I am running is actually a custom set. It's not actually shown on here, but I'll still use this as an example. It is a Trap Pass Smeargle. So let's just go over Smeargle stats really quick. Base speed is 75. That's just going to be really important for what I'm trying to explain here. Most Pokemon are slow in this format. Most Pokemon are stally. The best Pokemon are all very stally. So Smeargle is pretty much faster than all of the best Pokemon in this format. And it learns one of the most powerful moves one of the most game-defining moves, I'd say, in the game, which is Spiderweb. Spiderweb is a 100% accurate move that allows that does not allow the opponent to switch out. So once I use this move, the opponent cannot switch out. And I'm coupling that with... What am I coupling it with, actually? Let's see. I have my little notes here. Spore, which is another 100% accurate move that puts them to sleep. Now, granted, I'm trying not to stay away from putting Pokemon to sleep, but in this case, the 100% accuracy, you cannot beat that. So I can trap them in with Spiderweb, spore them the next turn. Then, after that, since they can't move and they're asleep, I'm going to go for a Belly Drum. Then, after that Belly Drum, well, if you guys don't know what Belly Drum is basically a stat boosting move that boosts the attack stat all the way to the match stage. So, it's very, very powerful. But this is at the cost of 50% of my HP, but that wouldn't matter since the opponent's asleep. So, once I activate this Belly Drum and my opponent is still sleeping, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Baton Pass. I'm going to Baton Pass into my last Pokemon here, which is going to be Snorlax. Again, one of my favorite Pokemon. I've loved them ever since Ash caught them back in the anime series. But yeah, so the set that I am running is actually another custom set. Let's just take a look at it in Pokemon Showdown right here. And set that I'm running is actually it's a Rest Talk, pretty much a Curse Lax. It's Body Slam as the base stat move. Body Slam dealing 85% stab plus stab. Pretty, very, very powerful. Rest Sleep Talk, obviously. Rest allowing me to gain my HP back. Sleep Talk allowing me to attack while I'm sleeping. And Curse, which is pretty much the blowout move of the set. Now Curse, I could granted with this combo I have with Smeargle, I could pretty much eliminate the rest and put in another move that'll give me more coverage. But I'm going to just rely on my skill as a Pokemon battler. I almost said duelist there. Pokemon player or whatever. And Pokemon master. And just pretty much just set it up in a way where I'm not facing anything that's going to give Snorlax any trouble in the late game. My idea is to use Snorlax, which is the best Pokemon of this format, clearly, by far. Use him as my last Pokemon to seal the deal and sweep for game, pretty much. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Now, guys, I have not played Pokemon since the last time I played Pokemon was Diamond and Pearl. That was the last time I've played Pokemon. I have not played any competitive Pokemon since then, and I've only played competitive Pokemon for a very short amount of time, which I'd probably say about 2 months, and that was just with my cousin and brothers. We got into it for about a summer, and that was pretty much it after that. But yeah, I really loved the game. Really, really loved the game. So interesting to me. Hopefully this really gets me back into it. I mean, I'm pretty much hooked. Just from the research and just learning and putting together this team, I'm pretty much hooked. I can't wait to get into the new stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I think I should just dive right in. But anyway, we're gonna have this battle with David and see how that goes. Yeah, comment below. See if you see any glaring weaknesses with this team. Not gonna make any changes. I've already made this video, obviously. But yeah, I'm always looking to get better. And you know, it's not just about this one battle. This is just a little fun battle that David and I are having, just for fun, and just for the channel. But yeah, I'm really, really excited, guys. This is really, really cool. As you can see, all my Pokemon are shining, so that's very cool. And I can't wait. I actually am really interested to see David's team. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think should start. I had Zapdos starting off for my team, and I'll actually move him up. But yeah, we'll see how this goes, guys. Anyway, that was today's episode of Tuesday Talks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for that duel tomorrow. Peace.